Welcome back to YNR Spoilers. Today's episode of The Young and the Restless for Tuesday, September 16th, is packed with tension, power plays, and dangerous ambitions. Sally finds herself forced to protect Billy, not from Victor, not from Newman, but from Billy's own reckless ambition. This episode isn't just about business. It's about survival, trust, and the hidden traps that could destroy Abbott Communications forever. Let's dive right into the drama. From the moment Sally learns that Billy is secretly teaming up with Kane to push forward a controversial AI software project, she realizes she has no choice but to become the voice of warning in a room full of men chasing victory. Billy and Kane may be resourceful, but Sally sees red flags everywhere inside Abbott Communications. Behind closed doors, meetings are happening with too few technical experts present. Presentations are being rushed. Ownership terms are vague. Infrastructure control is unclear. To Sally, it all feels like the setup for disaster. When she turns to Adam for help, she uncovers another problem. Newman Enterprises wants to test and grade the AI software directly on Abbott Communications, framing it as a show of strength. Instead of seeing an exit, Sally realizes she is being caught between two crushing forces: Billy's reckless gamble and Newman's ruthless trial. Billy, meanwhile, is obsessed with the idea of using this AI technology as leverage against Victor. He dreams of forcing Victor to back down by proving the Abbott-Kane alliance's technological superiority. But Sally sees this as pure madness. Victor doesn't play games like a normal person. He builds defenses, tracks every grievance, and crushes opponents slowly but surely. If Billy continues down this path, the fallout won't just be about contracts or market share. It could shatter Abbott Communications entirely. Sally has never trusted Kane. His agreement to hand over the software seemed too generous. And deep inside, she knows anything too good to be true hides a trap. Kane's proposals contain invisible chains, remote license servers hidden in private clouds, performance modules that only he can disable, and update systems that let him keep ultimate control. Billy may think he holds power, but Kane has designed things so that he can shut Abbott down at any time. Even without hard evidence, Sally sees the truth. The access terms are buried in addendums. The support services are tied to shady triggers. The cloud costs are disguised to look cheap at first, then explode later. Billy thinks he's riding a wave. Sally knows he's being dragged toward a cliff. That's when she makes her move. Sally decides not to destroy Billy's project, but to save him from himself. Her plan is clear: involve Jack. But she knows Jack's pride and emotions can be weaknesses, so she first approaches Diane Jenkins. Diane understands Jack's blind spots. Sally warns her of three dangers: Billy provoking Victor into retaliation, Kane secretly holding control of the software, and Newman testing Abbott as a public example. Diane immediately grasps the stakes. Abbott's reputation and fortune are on the line. Meanwhile, Adam is running his own game. He tells Chelsea that Victor already approved the grading plan. If Abbott collapses under the AI test, Newman wins by exposing their weakness. If Abbott survives but struggles, Newman gains oversight. Chelsea hesitates. Helping Newman means helping Victor crush Billy. But Adam promises boundaries and safety nets. Slowly, Chelsea agrees, though she insists she'll pull the brakes if things get too dangerous. Seeing the pincers close, Sally builds her counterplan. 1. Demand a full independent technical audit before any handover. 2. Separate the staging and production systems completely. 3. Force Kane to sign a legal addendum banning remote switches, with massive penalties. 4. Require Newman to sign NDAs and test only on anonymized data. 5. Alert Jack through Diane, but also prepare a safe exit for Billy so he doesn't lose face. She knows this will make her unpopular. Billy will call her a troublemaker. Kane will mock her understanding. Newman will try to seduce her with promises. But Sally chooses the hardest path: responsibility for long-term survival. Events accelerate. Newman pushes the grading schedule forward. Adam drafts a testing script. Chelsea adds safety nets. Kane polishes his modules to pass standard checks while keeping hidden backdoors. Billy, encouraged by positive reports, believes his gamble is succeeding. But Jack steps in, halting deployment, demanding audits, and taking back control. Suddenly, Kane's tricks are exposed. The emergency lockouts are transferred to Abbott. Kane smiles, but his smile is hollow. He has lost his secret weapon. Sally's victory isn't flashy, but it's real. She prevents Abbott communications from becoming a hostage. Billy may resent her now, but one day he'll understand she saved him from ruin. Adam gets his controlled trial. Chelsea stays at his side with conditions. Victor watches and waits, noting every move. And Kane, though pushed back, leaves behind a dangerous lesson. In the age of AI, true power lies not in promises of handover, but in defining the rules of the game. Yet Genoa City never stops. Phyllis, Amanda, Michael, and Lily enter the stage with new complications. Michael, now Kane's employee, hides the truth even from Lauren. Phyllis sees through him, threatening to expose his lies. Amanda warns Lily, probing whether she still trusts Kane. Lily listens but isn't naive. She may forgive, but she won't hand him power unchecked. Together, these women tighten the screws on Kane's empire of half-truths. The chessboard has 3 layers: technical, legal, and personal. Kane controls the infrastructure. Billy thinks he holds leverage. Michael hides in secrecy. But in Genoa City, relationships matter most. If Phyllis exposes Michael, if Lily demands transparency, if Amanda forces honesty, Kane's control could collapse. This episode reminds us that technology isn't the only weapon. Trust, ethics, and responsibility matter more. Billy learns this, he can grow. If Michael confesses, he can save himself. And if Kane keeps pushing lies, he may win short battles but lose the long war. And that's today's explosive episode of The Young and the Restless. From Sally's quiet courage to Kane's hidden traps, from Billy's reckless ambition to Victor's calculated patience, Genoa City has never been more dangerous. Who will come out on top? Those who control the technology, or those who guard the truth? Stay tuned, because the next twist is always just around the corner. Don't forget to subscribe for more YNR spoilers and updates.